Hey Nick, it's Christmas morning and I thought about everything that I could do for you. I thought about something that I can get you, and here it is. It's this video. You see, I started making these YouTube videos ironically just in case anything happened to me, that you can go back and watch why I love riding so much. I never thought anybody else would watch these videos. I never knew I'd meet friends online. I just wanted to document the fun times and what I was doing and why you were like coming at me like you said I was having a midlife crisis. You see, I never knew that riding a motorcycle would save my life after I lost you. See, riding for me the last 2 months, it's became therapeutic, and it's actually given me a way to talk to you through these videos. I started recording everything like I always do. Continue to record everything well past when you were gone. For the last month I've been putting it all together to make this video for you, because it's the only thing that I could get you for Christmas. I couldn't buy something and it open underneath the tree and see something that you would never use, but I believe that you'll be able to see this video and that it honors you. They're for you, your mom, and your brothers. And I'm going to continue to do them. And I'll always honor you. I love you so much, Nick. I hope I make you proud, Nick. I hope you like this video. Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry Christmas. Be great, number 8. Just be great. All right, everybody. It's one of the first times that I'm actually sitting here in front of the camera talking to you guys after what happened. That a dreadful night, man. I don't know how else to put it, but it hurts. It hurts. But I rode the bike today for the first time, and I realized that it's gonna help me. So right now I'm gonna ride to the cemetery where he's buried. And we're just gonna go talk to him. I'll see y'all down there.
High school star quarterback who was killed while trying to help another driver.
Florida Highway Patrol says 18-year-old Nick Miner was using his truck to try and pull a vehicle back onto the road when he was hit by another car.
Nick's family is actually placing flowers right now. This is the first time that they're visiting the memorial. They say it's just been a really difficult time, but Derek Miner's son Nick was the starting quarterback at East River High. Nick was killed in a car crash over the weekend. A team leader just bought a suit for homecoming court this Thursday. Gone too soon.
The East River community paid tribute to Nick Miner, who died in a car crash this past weekend. The 18-year-old was the star quarterback at the school, and despite last night's game being postponed, the stands were still filled with people.
He just kind of had an aura about him, and because, you know, he was pretty much our best player, and you know, with that comes a lot of, obviously, notoriety.
Person I talked to today spoke so highly of Nick Miner, talking about how he was such a great guy, a great friend, a great football player. This is the memorial that was put up for him today. It's right next to where the crash happened. You can see there's still pieces of the car on the ground here. And talk about a good guy. He was over here on the side of the road trying to help someone who was stuck. Messages saying, "I love you and miss you," on the memorial for Nick Miner. His teammates on the East River football team and loved ones in mourning. The high school senior was a quarterback with a whole life ahead of him.
Funny, always a class clown, but leader on the field, never give up, always gives all. Always made sure we were going 110% all the time. I really got to know him this year, and I really looked up to him a lot.
Florida Highway Patrol says Miner was in his pickup truck overnight trying to pull out a car stuck on the shoulder on Dallas Boulevard just south of Oberle Parkway. When another driver hit his truck, it flipped, Miner was ejected and died. The East River High principal sent this message to families today.
Nick lost his life attempting to help two individuals whose car was stuck on the side of the road. I know I speak for our entire East River High community when I express the grief felt at the loss of one of our own.
He's always there to help. That's who he is.
His teammates, his brothers, says Miner will be in their hearts every single day.
He was a great quarterback. He meant a lot to the team. I'm just going to play the rest of my years for him. All out for Nick.
So it worked out perfect for me and Nick. You guys probably, and Nick guided me, but you guys probably remember this if you've been watching my videos. This is for Christmas. I ride this road all the time. It is one of my wind therapy routes. So the cemetery that he is buried at is up this road, and it kind of goes to the area where I end out over in Chiliota. It's called the Chiliota Cemetery. But it's this beautiful Florida back road that is just right down the road from my house. Look, you got a turtle in the middle of the road. That's how, you know, that's how back road this is. But yeah, so he's right down the road from me on my favorite motorcycle road. Yeah, this is my favorite motorcycle road. You guys probably recognize it because I ride it all the time. You know, one of the good things about this helmet is when you're going through the grieving process, and one of the good things about having a motorcycle to help you go through something like this is that you can just cry in your helmet and nobody's gonna know about it. Nobody. Because there's no facial expressions, nothing. I'm just riding and moving forward. And sometimes you just fucking lose it, man.
you just can't take it anymore. And you just gotta let it go. Because this is the hardest thing anybody has to deal with. And I try to stay strong as I can. I really do. And the motorcycle allows me to get away from it all and behind a mask per se, be vulnerable, I guess. In some way and somehow that's therapeutic. And it's no words. None. I cannot describe the pain that I feel. I can't. I can try. I mean, it's like a piece of my heart is gone. Literally gone. It's broken. At any moment in time, I could just lose it. That's where I'm at. That's what's going on in my life. But I have to remember that I have to honor him. And that he didn't die for nothing. You know, my son didn't die for nothing. That he can still do good. Because he was supposed to do a lot of good. And he's going to do good. Not he's supposed to, he's gonna do good. In a spiritual way now. In his physical way, he was at the top of his game. He was doing his thing. Spiritually, it's my time to carry his legacy and to continue to carry his legacy. It's gonna be pretty hard. It's gonna be pretty hard to just go back and watch these and try to edit this into some sort of video. Like, how the hell am I gonna do that? Be embarrassed? And I'm stuck in a nightmare. And I have this machine right here that's keeping me safe. That's allowing me to exist right now. Because if I didn't have this machine, if I didn't have an outlet, I don't know. But I have an outlet. This is it. Yeah, I don't know if these are some of my private moments in my life. I don't know. I think my life is... I don't really care about it being private, to be honest with you. I want to turn my tragedy into something good. Not only for Nick, but for somebody out there that needs it. Somebody out there that could use it. This is where my son's buried, so... I wonder if this is ever gonna make anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. I appreciate you guys coming along with me though. This is a part of my life now. And you know, I'm looking to start something new in my life right now. To honor my son and live life to its fullest, because you never know when your last day is going to be or how it's going to be. I do know you have to live it
Life is a curse and a gift at the same time. The ones you leave behind, cursed with you gone. It's also a gift, and my son's telling me that I need to go out and live life till its fullest.
And also for our future games, I think our team is really improving. I think we're really coming together, and despite like small arguments at practice, but that always happens because we're a team. But I think we're really coming together, and we kind of found our mojo tonight. We were really rolling tonight.
So, walking cemetery. I used to be scared of these things. I think I still am. Like, I don't want to come here at night. Oh, I have, but not as scared as I used to be. Every time I hear noises, though, I do look around. I've always been one of them people that have just been, I believe in like the afterlife and the scary things and the scary movies that happen. Yeah, I believe that shit, so yeah. But I'm working through it now that I have an angel out there protecting me. I'm gonna show you guys how beautiful this cemetery is. Look at these. This is his site over here underneath this beautiful oak tree. And you know, it's that grave right there with the soldier. She was very young. I think she was 20, forever 20. Nick's forever 18. this is his memorial site. It's beautiful. I got like birds, there's chickens over there. It's surrounded by ranches, which my son wanted to own a ranch one day. And we thought this would be a perfect place for him to rest. Good morning, Nick. He's had a lot of visitors. So we put these rocks out here so people can write on them, write little messages. All of these rocks, I've noticed, are starting to fill up. That's how many people loved him. It's just amazing how many people love this kid. And I've got to share him with you guys. I've got to share him with the world. I really do. Because he is amazing. So I brought the office with me today. You hear in the background, we got the chicken coops right there. They're doing their morning. Hear that? Sometimes it can be annoying. Sometimes it can be peaceful. Reminds you of being on a farm. Look at this tree, man. This beautiful oak tree. I couldn't have picked, or actually Nick couldn't have picked a better spot to be buried. All right, son. Everyone, they're putting in your cross right now. Somehow, some way, John came and let me in. I didn't realize it was going to be a huge project, but it is. So he was able to come down here, mark everything at the moment's notice of just calling him. So I appreciate that. Let's go check it out. So at the time, I didn't know, but everybody from Dream Creek wanted a little piece of installing this. They cared for it so carefully as they lowered it into the ground. What I didn't realize is they all helped in making this cross. It was very special to them. They all took turns either polishing it, adding the colors to the lettering, right down to installing it at his gravesite as his headstone. As they continued to carefully lower the cross, it crossed my mind that everything that this cross represented was the community. You see, everyone at Dream Creek donated their time to making this cross. Even the company that provided the material for it donated the material. And I thought, see, when God takes somebody like Nick, everybody comes out and celebrates. Because the world needs those kind of souls. And when we lose those souls, everybody comes out and celebrates. There were over 2,000 people. And as we rode down the road through our neighborhood, people stood on the roadsides as we drove by. Nick was loaded into the back of his brother's pickup truck because those were his wishes. His wishes were not to ride in a hearse, but in his brother's pickup truck. One thing that I do know is Nick will always be with us. He left a message on his tattoo that reads, "Our family is a circle of strength, founded on faith, joined in love, kept by God, together forever." And he's always shining down on us. He's our guardian angel.
Although our hearts are broken, we will get through this. We will get through this together, because Nick will always be shining down on us, and he will always be with us. Until we meet again, be great, number 8. Be great.